What is going on, everybody? My name is Fluffy Ninja, and welcome back to Helldivers 2. This is probably going to be the realest video that I ever make for you. I just want to be completely honest, right? Every time that there's a video of me shouting and being angry at bug divers or people not doing the major order, none of that is real. None of it's real. The last time that I was ever mad at a video game was Black Ops 1, playing Search and Destroy and losing $15,000 playing competitive. That was the last time I've ever been mad at a video game. Okay? Do I yell and shout? And absolutely. None of it's real. Okay? I just want to make that very apparent. I make these videos for entertainment. When I'm shouting and I'm in the camera and I'm screaming about bug divers and fucking idiots, and none of that is real. None of it. And I feel like I actually have to make this video. Just from the amount of comments that I get going, every single video I see of you is shouting and screaming. It's what gets the clicks. It's what people want to see for some reason. I personally don't give a shit. I'll make whatever video I enjoy making. I love making just stupid, crazy rants about literally nothing. I ranted about an emote in a video game. Do you have any idea how fucking dumb that sounds? To think that someone's actually angry over something one of my friends does. Somebody that I met playing Helldivers 2, that when I met him, he would do all these stupid ass emotes. We started doing the parade rest emote with the Indeed. Like, we're the ones that started doing that with whatever's happening on a defense or whatever. We would just sit there with our hands behind our back the entire time as whatever stratagems are going off. Like, do you have any idea how fucking stupid that sounds to get mad over an emote? That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. And people thought it was real. People thought I was being genuine. People thought I was being serious. This is for entertainment. The description on my channel is remember playing games with your friends when you were younger and talking shit to each other. That's what this whole thing is talking shit back and forth. When I engage in the comments section and I just fucking light somebody up for no apparent reason, or I give the dumbest answer possible, that's what we're doing. We're talking shit to each other on the internet, where none of it is real. The reason that I get mad at people playing a game a certain way, that's not real. I don't care how you play a game. You know, whatever you want to do. If you want to go run around and, shoot bugs, shoot robots, squids, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't affect me. I don't care. The way that I like to play the game is going for major orders. That's the big thing on the side of the screen, so that must mean it's important, right? To play the game that way. Right? That makes sense? That tracks? So this whole, you're getting so mad at bug divers for trying to grind super credits. Why are you grinding a currency that you find in-game anyway? Like, does that make sense? Like, I get it. Yeah, there's a new Warbond coming out. The thing that does, actually upset me, and I think should upset more of the community of Helldivers 2, is how other content creators make videos. Like, I'll fire some shots. Nothing's probably going to come of it. These guys are too big. They don't care who I am. Thornton does nothing but lie to his audience. His His thumbnails are AI generated, and his titles are completely false in most instances of, oh, this great new thing. Oh, there's a grapple hook coming. Like, he's legitimately just flat out lying to his audience. And I don't think anybody's called him out on it, which is insane to me. Like, I like Cloud Plays. I watch his videos a lot. The amount of times that he's made content out of literally nothing. Nothing happens every week at Helldivers. Nothing happens every week at Arrowhead. Sometimes there is nothing to cover for the news for the game. And yet he still puts out an exactly 12-minute video. That's the other thing. Thornton's videos are exactly 8.5 to 9 minutes long. Do you know why? Because that's how long you need for a mid-roll ad. Same thing with Cloud. His videos are exactly long enough, and he's even started including, like, oh, these are the best comments that, yeah, he gives away super credits, which is a great thing to do for the game. It's still generating revenue, but his videos are exactly long enough to get a mid-roll ad. Lieutenant Lightbeer, who, again, is one of the better content creators for sure. Same thing. His videos are long enough to get a mid-roll ad, and that's pretty much it. Like, some of the information he provides is good. This whole, like, oh my god, Arrowhead, Tencent bought into Arrowhead. It happened last year. The reason we're just now finding out about it is because the financials finally probably went through. Like, they're a business. They're here to make money. So you grinding super credits, not spending more money on the game, which, no judgment, I don't care. I bought super credits in the beginning because I love the direction of the game and I wanted to support them. Another thing that does upset me from a consumer standpoint is how they've done Warbonds. Now, oh, you can find the super credits for free. So you are wasting an hour, 2 hours of your time looking for super credits on the map, which, by the way, they're changing the super credit drop rates so that way they stop people from doing this. So you're spending hours of your time looking for super credits because you can then just buy the premium stuff in game. They're changing the way that they're doing super credits so that way you can't just grind them anymore and run around the map and do literally nothing to help anyone. They're changing that fairly soon. You are spending hours of your time looking for an in-game currency instead of just putting $10 extra into the game for the next Warbond. That's fine. Whatever you want to do. How you play the game does not affect me at all. However, what you, the guy grinding super credits, the guys putting money into the game, the entire community at large, what you should be upset about, what actually does upset me about Arrowhead, not Helldivers 2, but Arrowhead themselves, is that Warbonds are now 2,000 super credits. Let me explain. The Warbonds, we can even look, again, my favorite comparison is Democratic Detonation. It had a heavy armor, a light armor, and a medium armor in it. It had a grenade, had 1 gun, 2 guns, 3, 4 guns. And it had a booster. And there were super credits that you could get from the Warbonds. All the armors, all the capes, all the backgrounds were in the actual Warbond. And now a third of that is now in the Superstore for no reason. That's the armor that went with Democratic Detonation, which is the exact same as the light armor. I think it's a little bit lighter, or it might be a little bit heavier, either way. But this released around the same time. So you got 4 armors per Warbond. The one that was in the Superstore was completely optional because you already had one in the actual Warbond. And then, of course, it's not here now. But the newest ones, now there are weapons in the Superstore. Now there are backgrounds in the Superstore. Now there are capes in the Superstore. So they took a third of the content out of the Warbond and put it in the store for you to buy for almost 1,000 super credits. That should upset you as a consumer, not as a gamer, as a consumer, because they're telling you, hey, you're going to buy it anyway. Just spend the extra money on it. Spend a little bit more time grinding super credits. That should annoy you. That should upset you. And I don't know why for the last year when I've been making this point, I've been told to shut the fuck up. You can just find it in game. I pointed it out with the last Warbond that, hey, this is 975 or 925 super credits. 75 less than the full Warbond. And it was for the heavy armor, which granted the heavy armor looks dope. But the heavy armor should have been in the Warbond. That should upset you that they are taking content out of the Warbond and just putting it in the Superstore for you to buy. For you to waste more time grinding super credits, for more of the Helldivers community to get upset at you for not helping with major orders. Doesn't matter what faction you like, bugs, bots, or squids. That should piss you off. Especially after they received $80 million from a Chinese company as an investment for them to make more stuff. Do you see where the flawed logic is with getting mad at me for pointing it out? I don't mind. I don't care. I've got broad shoulders. I'll carry the fucking burden anyway. But people telling me, fine, bye, leave. When I told Arrowhead they had a month before people start just leaving the game. Lo and behold, a fucking Warbond comes out right before Warhammer drops their new siege mode, which played it. Shit was fucking dope. I'm not taking credit. I'll probably make it seem like that in another video just to be a dick and rile up the community. But right before all of them are about to leave on vacation, or at least half of them are about to leave for summer vacation, all of a sudden they have another Warbond ready. Immediately after the biggest event that they've had that brought 200,000 people back, and then they followed it up with nothing for 2 weeks. Now they have a Warbond. Kids are going on summer vacation. Some people might even be brand new to the game, waiting for summer and waiting for this content to drop so that way they can play it, right? That makes sense. Because now you have a year's worth of stuff to go through. As a business, that's great. Because yes, they're probably going to find super credits in game, but they might be a little bit short here and there. Plus, we can release just more stuff to the Superstore. The game does not upset me. What upsets me is greedy developers. Especially, since Helldivers 2 was such a standout from every other game that's come out. I agree with you that their tactics are better than A company, then better than B company, better than C company. However, the problem is, it's not better than themselves a year ago. I reply to every comment the exact same way. Well, at least they're better than Call of Duty. I'm not comparing them to Call of Duty. I'm comparing them to when the game came out. Because when the game came out and we had a free Warbond ready to go, we had a Warbond the next month. And I understand resources were constrained. Hey, we can't do a Warbond every month. And it's looking like every 3 months, every 2 months. We were totally fine with that. As a community, we said, hey, you know what? Keep cooking. We were totally okay with it. And then they took advantage of that acceptance and started giving you less things in the Warbond for the same amount of super credits, and then putting more stuff in the superstore. It was a great sleight of hand trick, Arrowhead. It really was. And I know that I'm going to get the comments, whoa, at least they're still better than... Already addressed that. Move on. Come up with something new. All these other content creators are, I'm so excited for the Warbond. I'm upset that half of it's going to be in the fucking superstore. Stratagems were supposed to be rewards for major orders at the very start of the game. All of a sudden, they're being introduced with every fucking Warbond. Do you really think that a flag was a good addition to a Warbond? You don't think that would have been the perfect reward for holding Super Earth? Really? You don't think that would have been the best reward? You're out of your fucking mind. That's all I've got for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, stay salty in the comments. Catch you in the next one. Later.